What's going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of the Bodfathers podcast. I'm your host, Rafa.
I'm your co-host, Berto.
Broski.
How you been?
I know. I've been good, man.
Yeah?
How you been?
Not good, we just been having a little bit of fun lately, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, actually a little too much fun. You want to tell everyone where we've been these past, like 2-3 months?
Well, let's start with the most important thing, right? We kind of alluded to this for a while now, and we finally did it. Se logró.
Sin City.
Sin City, yeah, man. Wow, is the first thing, but we were in the the table. It's not the table date. No, we went to Vegas for my Dirty 30.
Dirty 30.
Long overdue. It was a little different.
It was different because it wasn't your typical guys trip.
No, it was not.
It was a family trip.
It was a family trip, and I think that's what was cool but different at the same time. It had a lot of, I don't want to say baggage, but a lot of moving parts compared to when we went last time with for your bachelor party. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah.
It's not a bad different. It's
No, I didn't think it was a bad experience.
No.
It was just different.
yeah. And
Yeah, next time no kids.
no kids. Yeah, no. I think if the wifeys agree, we'll do no kids, and it'll be easier. Just do everything. It's just it's a lot, and Vegas isn't meant for kids. Well, I don't think Vegas is meant for kids.
No.
But with that said, everyone, it was a lot of fun. I can say
You don't really remember the first night, do you?
I don't remember after, what was it, 7? When you came up to my room after that?
They're going 7:30, 8 o'clock.
Yeah. So
Just pregame.
just to everyone, we flew in.
We drove.
Are you driving again?
Probably not, dude. I was
Nah.
hauling ass. I was doing like 90.
No, I would want to drive if I knew I had to drive around a lot, but I wasn't planning to drive a lot. So,
Nah.
but fast forward to that day. Let's backtrack. Actually, I wish for your bachelor party we would have drove the vet. That would have been fun, taking the Corvette over there. But we didn't really drive that much. We did, but we didn't. It's not worth it.
No, we just Ubered
But
everywhere.
it would be fun still.
It would have been
Talk-
fun.
We'll talk about the Uber later, but different Uber rides this time around, huh?
Yeah.
But you drove, we flew in, so we really didn't get.
We got there kind of like around the same time, right? Or you got
I
there a
got
little bit before
I
me.
got there before you guys, but they didn't let us check in. We kind of fucked that part up. So learning experience.
You didn't pay for the early check-in?
I did, but I still it didn't give me access because the rooms weren't ready. Even I had to change my room just to check in earlier, which wasn't that was a whole other thing. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you're gonna go to Vegas, do the early check-in and try to get even earlier than that. But because check-in's ridiculous, man, it's like 4 or 5, worse than an Airbnb.
Yeah.
But when I actually didn't even see you first when I was in the lobby. I saw your in-laws in the lobby, and I was still waiting to get my room, and my sister-in-law was able to check in, so we waited in her room. But that kind of how the day started. It was really slow, I guess. Day 1.
But what time do we get
I think
there?
we just got there too early. We
We got
planned
there
too
like
early.
around 2. Well, I got there like around 1 or 2 o'clock.
Yeah, that's it. I got there around noon. Like, had I known, I would have just got there later because we really just wasted time.
Yeah, but I mean, like comparing trips, like when I went to my bachelor party, like we got there like at a good time. Like,
Yeah, we got there like 5 or 6.
no,
So
it was later.
what time
No,
did we
we got there like around 8.
Yeah, that was the perfect time. Maybe 5, 6. Get a good check in.
We got there like at 5. Yeah, we got there like around 8 for my bachelor party, and
Oh, I just dropped ash in my drink.
it's all right.
Drink it
We
like
get
that.
more, yeah,
Give it more flavor.
more chest hair.
That's like a chemical reaction in there, man.
Oh man,
Oh no, I'm not
you're
drinking
gonna
that.
turn radioactive.
Yeah, fucking become Superman. Anyways, I guess I lost my drink, guys. But with that said,
What were we talking about? Oh yeah, well, we got there at a really good time. So we just, when it was just us guys, we just pretty much got checked in and went out to dinner and pre-gamed it.
we
and
pre-gamed. This time was a lot different, right? We had to check in. We had to wait to check in. We checked in.
We got to get their kids situated.
Get the kids situated, have the babysitters situated.
Babysitter situated.
Yeah, that was always the extra step that kind of threw us off, huh? And
It's just that's the thing. Like, it's. I mean, going with your family, está más complicado.
yeah, but once we got that, we went fucking hard. I think that was
You.
0 to 100 real quick.
Yeah.
No, it was cool because like once we got everyone's kids were situated and grandmas took over the kids, we fucking I bought a lot of alcohol. I bought a lot. And I kind of that was my intention to buying so much alcohol because I got a mini bar. It wasn't the mini bar I wanted. You saw the one I actually wanted, but I long story short, for everyone to know, like ended up sharing like a suite with my cousin, and we had 2 rooms and a suite in the middle with a mini bar. And it was what it was available. What I originally got, it just was a room and a mini bar for myself. So we upgraded just to get in earlier, which it wasn't really worth it, but it was cool 'cause that was my intention to get hella ice 'cause we filled up fucking Yolera full of ice. And that was kind of my fun part. I don't know, I've always liked to host and I always like to pour drinks, even though I know I'm not I always want to be like a bartender sort of situation. I like serving drinks to everyone, so that was kind of cool. And I was like, I got to do that for my birthday a little bit, so we were serving drinks and I mean, the wifeys were drinking. We were having a good time.
Yeah,
you know?
my wife is not much of a drinker, and she was kind of scaring me.
Oh, she was getting violent on you. Violence. But
no, not violent, but
no,
I mean,
no, just kidding. I was just saying it. But no, yeah, no, it was kind of cool. And it was a pretty big group, right? So it was you and your wife, right? And my wife, my 4 cousins. 4 cousins were there.
And their spouses.
And their spouses. So it was a pretty big group in that room. But it was cool 'cause it was a big. It was a big room. It was perfect in that piece.
And it was cool 'cause like the first night.
I mean, I had like 70s decor, but
yeah, like, it was a little outdated. But yeah, like the girls had their little girls' night, and then us guys.
And that was cool, right? 'Cause that was the plan, right? We fucking.
And they went to that prayer party.
Yeah, and then we sat there and we went to church. It was, we said our father actually. No, we went our separate ways, and the guys got to be with the guys, and the girls went to go do. Where do they want to go? Well, they went to church, I think, right? No. No, but we went our separate ways, and I think that was kind of highlight. We after we left the room, we were buzzed pretty good though. We had a pretty good buzz.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we were.
And it's funny 'cause we accidentally matched.
Oh yeah, that was cool. Everyone was wearing
black.
Not even planned, but it was cool. Everyone was wearing black. Yeah, that was cool. And then
Like no one planned it out, and everyone had something black on.
yeah,
I think my wife was the only one that stuck out with just her white shirt, but she was wearing black pants.
yeah,
But still.
yeah, and that was cool. And then where did we go after? Oh, we went to gamble. Wow, I already forgot.
No. So I went to this place where you throw money at these women.
Oh, that's where we went.
And they do tricks.
Yeah, I don't remember that.
And then
in that moment, Berto knew he fucked up.
and we came back, and then we gambled, I think, for a little bit, and then we went back up to the room.
Oh yeah, huh? No, that's coming back to me vaguely. No,
No, we got back, and then you went back down. I think I went to my room.
Oh, yeah, I don't remember that.
And then
I don't remember getting back to the hotel. Just put it that way, ladies and gentlemen.
it was a fun Uber ride back.
Oh yeah, no, dude, we were talking about like democracy
Motherfucker, you were talking about.
Look, that's the backstory.
political.
I was I was a little intoxicated, and I'm very curious, I guess, people's opinions when it comes to current world events. So our Uber driver, she was she was not putting up with my bullshit.
No, I thought we were gonna get kicked out.
Yeah.
Honestly. And we were kind of like in the hood.
Yeah, we were out
Shut
there.
the fuck up.
Yeah, no, it was pretty bad. Like I was thinking back, I think I realized I don't know why you guys let me. You should have let me sit in the back.
Dude, we're sitting in the back.
Oh,
I
I
was saying
went.
shock. Yes.
Yeah, no, she's I wouldn't be surprised if, like, you know how they call you after, sir, like there was a complaint or something. I was like, yeah, that was a little out of line. But after that, ladies and gentlemen, I don't remember crap. I just remember we gambled a little bit, but it was a memorable night, to say the least, that I didn't remember. I haven't done that in a while, but I mean, maybe you could give us a little bit more perspective of what happened after the car ride, 'cause I don't remember that part.
Yeah. After that, I took you and your cousin back to your guys' room. You met up with the
Shout out to Alex.
yeah. Shout out to el compa Alex, el recién casado.
Oh, I know. Huh.
Then we met up with the ladies, and I took you to your room. I didn't know, not knowing that you guys went back down.
I didn't even I didn't know that we went back down.
Yeah, and then I went to my room, hung out with the wife, and the kiddos were asleep.
Well, the ladies. Oh shit, my bad. The ladies went to.
A burlesque show.
Oh, that was chicks with dicks. No, yeah, burlesque show. Which I guess they said it was a lot of fun. Whatever that means. Sounds like fun.
It was a cool.
We went to our own version of burlesque show. But uh-oh.
No, you're good. Keep going. Just ignore it.
Anyway, so that was cool, and then after that I passed out. Apparently I passed out at midnight. So what was it, a good like 5-hour run I had? Zombie for probably 2, maybe
and then
3.
We got up the next morning, had breakfast with the family, and then we met up like around.
I didn't have breakfast, I stayed in bed.
Yo, you met up with us later, huh?
Yeah, I don't survive. I don't do well with hangovers.
Yeah.
No.
So then we had breakfast, we gambled a little. Then you guys went to the high roller.
Wow, you're fast forwarding too fast. So we get up next morning, and I don't get up until like.
Oh, no, you guys went to the pool, right?
Yeah, we went to the pool.
Oh yeah.
You know,
That's right.
we went to the pool. And
Oh
then
yeah. So you guys went to the pool. And me and my friend went to go walk around the strip. Went to the
did your 5-mile walk?
I guess.
Get your steps in.
Yep.
Did you wear your Apple Watch?
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta get your steps in.
Got my steps in, and then I think I went back to the hotel to take a little nap.
The little naps are fucking awesome,
Yeah.
especially when you
like a
tired.
little power, like an hour nap. Then we met downstairs again so we could hang out and stuff. And
Yeah,
oh,
so
no, we met up in your room. Sorry, man, I'm all over.
yeah, no. So
What's your
we
room?
meet up afterwards in our room. We pregame a little bit, and then we decide we're gonna go to the high roller. Come find out there's thunderstorms. What was it, thunder? Chance of lightning or something like that, right? Chance of lightning. So they had it. By the time we get there, we're not doing the ride, and then an hour later we end up. But in between that, you said you were gonna go gamble. You break off from the group and go gamble, and then we ended up making it to the front of the line for the high roller once it reopens, and then it was too late.
Yeah, so I texted was like, hey, where you guys at? He's like, we're about to get on, and I was like, no, it's too late for me to go.
Yeah.
So we went to dinner with my in-laws in between, and then we met up after.
Yeah. So we ended up going to the high roller, and it's funny 'cause they actually made us wait. They were having problems with one of my cousin's tickets, so if I would have told you just come on, like you would have made it, but 'cause they held us at
Because you didn't want me there.
I wanted you there. I want to remake our memories where you hold me up in the air, took the picture. But realistically, it's crazy 'cause like the first time we went on the high roller, like it was fun because it was just us. We had to share it with other people because we
That's
were
whack. I don't
yeah.
like that.
No, it was really annoying because we would have gone first in our small group, just us. But they had a problem with the ticket, which the girl messed up. But so we ended up going with a bigger group than planned, which, as you know, it's just one bartender in there. We went the one with the bartender, and he was cool as hell. But there's just like too many people, so you only got. You know how last time we went.
That was a lot of fun.
We had a shit ton of drinks, and we didn't have to rush. Like No, he was the guy was just he was trying his best. The guy was moving. Like I never seen a bartender move that fast to get us so many drinks, and that's the only bad part. Like we only got a few drinks compared to the time we went together.
We got trashed that time.
Well, we that was like our whole night of drinks basically because we got litty titty, and that was the bummer part, but it was still kind of cool, but it wasn't the same. So there's a lot of things like they could have gone better, and you don't realize this because last time we didn't know that you're supposed to go with bigger groups in there, and we got lucky. But this time it was like But after that, we ended up just going to high roller, and then we just ended up walking, and then we gambled a little bit, and then afterwards we met up at what was that, Caesars? No, Caesars.
When was it? You guys were at Caesars, I think.
Yeah.
And then me and my wife, cause I went. I was with my wife, and then we went down. We went out it was like around 11:30, and then we met up with you guys. You guys were we were at Caesars for a little bit, and then we went to the Bellagio.
The Bellagio. That's what we're saying next time.
Yeah, the Bellagio, and then
We're Caesars.
we hung out with our wifeys there. We were gambling and stuff.
Yeah, because yeah, you went to dinner. Oh, we completely missed one part.
What?
My dinner.
Oh yeah, your birthday dinner.
We missed my birthday dinner, which was my favorite food, Korean barbecue, and I know that was your guys' first time.
It wasn't bad.
It wasn't bad. It's just you didn't know, and that's where I kind of felt because they split us 3 ways. I was hoping to get one big tables or something like that, but we got split up into 3 groups, which we were a big group to be fair, but
A lot of people.
Yeah, so it was in the middle of fucking nowhere too. It was good though. I liked it. We have to try it again. Like I think I'm gonna take you to Korean barbecue, so you can experience all the meat you can get.
Bring the tortillas.
That's where they get you, man. You get full off the tortillas.
Yeah.
It's a filler. When you go to Korean barbecue, you have to get all the meats. Don't eat none of like kimchi shit or like the vegetables. Like eat meat, proteins, and then you'll have the shits after because you ate all protein. It's all meat. The carnivore diet. But yeah, dinner was amazing. And fast forward to day number 2 again. Yeah, that's when we got together and we started walking and a little bit of gambling. But dude, by then I told you I was beat. Like I was exhausted. I was like, this is 30.
Yeah.
Because I know you like my wife she was ready to go the whole time, and she stayed up till like 4 in the morning the first night, and the second night she stayed up even a few hours after I went. Because we hung out till like midnight, right? Or what time was it?
Probably like 1 or 2.
Yeah, and like I was just you saw my face, like I was just exhausted, and she was just fucking living her best life out there, which is kind of different for me to see.
Yeah.
But it was kind of cool. But she's like, "You're such a girl." I was like, "This is 30. I'm tired." I was exhausted, dude, and I was just like, I was like, I was hanging, but like it was more of like I'm tired. I kind of want to just sit and drink more of the situation at that point. But I was trying to be a trooper, but I was exhausted at that point. But and it was still fun, to hang out and do a thing. I think maybe when we do go, probably no kids, and we'll go better timing. I mean, we hadn't gone in how many years?
I hadn't gone. Let's see.
I know you went a few times after we went together, but
I think in a year, I went like 4 times.
Really?
Like in a year.
Wow.
Because I went for my bachelor party.
Oh
was
yeah.
In August, and then I went that same year again in October, and then I went again
For Joaquin's.
for Joaquin's, which was a little bit after that. And then I think I went one more time, like almost right after that too.
Yeah. See, I had a big gap in between because we went and then I didn't go again until like 4 years later. How long ago was that? How long you been married?
Going on 7 years.
Yeah, so probably 4 years after that, and then I hadn't been there like in 2 years, year and a half. Well, when Abby was like a year, so she's 5, so she's gonna turn 5. Wow. So there's big gaps for me. So like kind of cool, but I think I just went too hard the first day.
Yeah.
Well, my sister-in-law, she was buying me shots. I don't even remember the shots.
Yeah, you can't say no.
Yeah, I couldn't. But Jesus Christ, I was hungover. I even bought like what did I buy those not Pedialyte. Oh, I did have Pedialyte. I had Pedialyte. Like that's how you know you're getting old. You go buying Pedialyte before you go out. And I think yeah, the second night was cool, and then I don't know. It was a lot of fun. And then the
That's
next
amazing.
day, like
That was
everyone started leaving.
yeah,
So
and then like, cause like the majority of us drove back,
yeah,
and
that's true. Yeah.
yeah, that's the thing, cause we made a pit stop to IKEA for like
Oh yeah,
for
yeah, yeah.
a long time.
I
It's like,
bet that was
damn.
like exhausting.
Yeah, sort of. Yeah, yeah, it was. It was.
I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it.
And then
But
the drive back, we get like an hour, like leaving Vegas out of Vegas, we get a flat.
oh yeah,
So we had to.
good thing in the tire business.
I'm not.
I'm just saying.
But anyways, we changed that, and yeah, we came home. We got back to tell. I forgot what time, but I mean, I think I slept for like 2 hours because I had to work that same day.
Oh yeah,
So
I could never. do it.
I was a zombie.
No, the next day I was just. I stayed home and slept.
Yeah, I was gonna tell my wife like if we ever do that again, like I have to have like another day to recover.
Yeah, dude, you gotta. You don't realize how important recovery is. Like, kind of ties it back to like working out. Like, people say working out is important, but recovery is just as important to let your body heal, and you start understanding that as the older you get. But yeah, no, we flew back. I remember we got picked up. Flew back with my sister-in-law, and that itself that was it was pretty long because we had a later flight the next day, but I was like we were tired.
It wasn't bad though.
No, it wasn't bad at all.
It's like a 30-minute flight.
Yeah, no, the flight wasn't that bad. I think we was just tired overall. I'm instead of driving an hour home, so but it wasn't.
But how was it with the kiddos flying?
The kids weren't that bad. Like they weren't bad. Like I can honestly say the kids weren't bad. They were entertained. Um, so that part wasn't bad. But I think like for you to really enjoy yourself, you can't really have anything you're gonna be responsible for after. You know, if you want to do irresponsible things, you have to be responsible about it beforehand. And I think that's like 'cause my wife, she doesn't stop being a mom. I mean, I'll stop being actually, but she was really cool about it 'cause she knows my birthday and I was looking forward to it. So I mean, we made it happen. I mean, for the longest time it was a hard no, but we did it. I want to say it was awesome, but now I know how to do it next time a little bit better.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like, 'cause I told my wife, I was like, okay, we gotta start planning my 35th birthday within like 2 years. In like 2 years, so
Yeah. At least
So
it won't
that-
be hot. It was hot.
it was hot 'cause like one time we went for my bachelor party, went in August, and then I went in October. October was kind of nice.
Yeah, October's probably the right
I'm
spot.
I'm not sure how it is in December. So
I don't think it gets that cold there, but it's Vegas.
yeah.
Warm up with alcohol.
So yeah, we'll plan on doing that. But you know,
Yeah,
no
there's just so
kids.
much to do, you know? Like and there's different types of things to do, you know? Like not just like you can go have there's a lot of food. That's what I was telling my wife like I would probably eat more food if I was hungover. Say the first day, like probably go there. There's a bunch of like steakhouse and places to
Yeah.
go eat. And then like there's a lot to see. There's also a lot of gambling. I should have gambled more. Taught my sister-in-law how to play roulette. Did I ever teach you? No.
No, I was just watching you play.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that
Drinking.
was my thing. I think I kind of want to get into. 'Cause I know you like playing slot machines. That's your thing, right?
I'm an old woman.
And for me, I kind of want to play blackjack. I kind of want to learn how to do that. I think I'm gonna play that next time. Try my luck. 'Cause roulette's illegal in California. That's why that's why I want to play it in Vegas. But I'm sure like playing blackjack that would be pretty fun.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's a lot quicker. It's a quicker game, but 'cause I like roulette 'cause I like smoking a cigar and chilling, which I got to do that. I mean, about the little cigarrillos, but like it was cool. Like it wasn't what I pictured, but it was still a lot of fun. I can say that for a fact. Like I had fun. I didn't realize how unprepared I was mentally. Or like drinking wise, like we don't hang like we used to when we went that first time.
Oh yeah, we were mid-20s.
Early 20s.
Early
yeah.
20s.
Early 20s. So big difference. But
7 years does a big, does a big difference.
yeah, but we'll see when we go again. We'll see what happens. But I can honestly say that was a lot of fun, and I'm glad we went. And thank you for going, joining me.
My pleasure. I wouldn't have missed that.
Yeah. So since I technically didn't have a bachelor party, I guess you can consider this one in a way. No. Well, there is a bachelor party coming down the way.
Yeah.
I don't know where we're gonna go, where you're going. You're my plus one.
I just need to get my permission slip signed.
Oh, okay.
So.
I'll make sure to talk to the principal. Make sure you get there. But yeah, no. But speaking about traveling, I mean, we've been going places, man.
I know. I would never imagine myself traveling. I mean, not saying so much, but like I was telling my wife the other day, dude, we've been so busy lately. Like with kids and sports and school and these 2 trips we took. Well, speaking of another trip, I mean, we took a little trip to Mexico.
Mexico?
Mexico. And we stayed for 8 days. I took off first with my
Who would have thought we'd be in Mexico at the same time?
I know.
But so close yet so far away.
I
We
know.
were literally pretty close to each other.
We were
like
we were in the same state.
We're in the same state, and then
But
we weren't that far away either. Like for me, it was like I went for, was it 4 days?
Yeah, I went for 8 days, but I mean ours wasn't like technically.
It wasn't a vacation.
It
yeah,
wasn't a vacation.
You
It's
guys
kind of
went
like a
family
little
obligation.
little family issue. But it was funny because my parents were over there too, so we went to my wife's hometown for a few days, and then we met up with my parents in their town. For a day. Went back. It was.
Well, you haven't been back in a while, right?
It was like about 11 years.
Yeah.
I hadn't seen my grandma in a while.
Yeah.
And then
she recognized
you.
Yeah. Like, what's that? We've been watching Coco a lot, and she's like, "Hi, what's the old Coco called? Miguel, how are you?" She didn't say that. No.
No, she recognized me.
Yeah.
She didn't know. She never met my kids though.
Oh, so that was cool.
Yeah, and then my mom's sisters and stuff were over there too. So it was actually very, very nice seeing family and stuff. But it was just a little bummer because we were only there for 24 hours.
Yeah.
We had to head back, but at least wanted to go see family and
that's
hang
cool.
out for a bit.
Yeah, I was there for a different reason. I was there because what you guys saw in the previous episodes.
State exam.
Yeah, over there they use 2 fingers instead of 1. I'm sensitive. I'm shy. No, I was there because, as everyone knows in the previous episodes, my little brother's chatting on the Nacionalito, and it was like a last-minute trip. I literally booked my flight, what was it, the week before? Not even a week before.
A few days before.
Yeah, and come to find out I booked the wrong flight when I was at the passport at the Department of State in San Francisco. Get to the window. She's like, "Oh, so your flight was this morning?" I was like, "No, it's tomorrow." She's like, and I look at it again. It's like, "You're right." So I had to buy another ticket right there. I felt like a biggest idiot. It's one of those idiot moves. Like I how do I miss that? But it was such a last minute trip. Like I bought flights, and it was in between taking my wife and not, and I didn't have a passport, so I had to go to the Department of State. So I got the appointment there. Everything lined up, and then I realized I bought the wrong ticket, but they were cool about it because they didn't even ask me for a ticket after the fact again. But flew out there, flew to Guadalajara, and then I was there, and then the first day we were all over the place. Like I literally hit so many towns. It was crazy because we went from Guadalajara. We drove to I don't remember the little pueblito called. What's the pueblito that Juan's from? Not Aguascalientes. But we went to this small town. It was a 2-hour drive. We picked up the kids, and then we drove to Aguascalientes, where the Nacionalito was at, for the charreria. And then from there, we drove all the way. We dropped off the kids because my parents had to check out the Airbnb. Drove all the way to was it back to that little town in Aguascalientes where they were gonna practice, and then we drove all the way. Made a pit. We drove. We made a pit stop at Jerez, and then from there, we went to my grandparents where we stayed 2 nights. But the next day, we ended up driving to like a whole bunch of other towns, Coloclan, Tlaltenango. We ended up driving all the way to Jerez again.
Damn.
And then we got home super late that day. And then the next day, we left and we drove all the way to Aguascalientes. So like we were going all over the place. And then Sunday when the Nacionalito was like, they were getting out free waters. And I opened the water, like, I've never done this in my life, at like 8 in the morning. It was a great water.
You're probably just a little dehydrated.
A little dehydrated. But yeah, no, it's crazy. But it was a lot of fun. It's funny 'cause my little brother sent me a picture of me cheering in the stands. I need to show you later, but it literally, in the background 'cause everything's blurred out, but you can see the guy with a yellow shirt and a black hat. Just
Black power.
I was cheering 'cause he got a redonda. And I know it didn't go as planned, which we'll talk in another episode, but it was still a lot of fun to do that. It was actually more tiring than the Vegas trip 'cause we were so much driving. We drove so much.
Because it's a lot of back and forth.
Yeah.
And it's just the thing is just 'cause it's a small window 'cause you have to do so much in just a small and like in 4 days. I mean that's for what you guys went for. It's kind of and it's tough 'cause.
But it wasn't like hot. It was like raining a lot over there. Did it rain when you were there? Like.
It would rain at night, but not what I expected.
Yeah, it's a different type of like storms over there.
When I was little, we would go during the summer, and it'd be like bad thunderstorms. Like
we got a thunderstorm over there, but
and we would get them, but like at night. So I guess it wasn't bad. I think the last day when we were on our way to the airport, it started raining, but not as hard.
Yeah.
And then
Volaris.
Yeah.
Nice.
And yeah, so like certain airlines that like to overbook flights.
Oh yeah.
So we ran into a little issue there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just
I don't. It's funny 'cause like you guys have bad, like you said, you guys have
miserable.
Yeah. I never had problems with airlines actually. Knock on wood. Hopefully I don't. But our flights, there was a very nice flight attendant, but she was a really nice lady. But yeah, no, I would say that was fun. It is crazy, but we're probably gonna do a lot more traveling. Kids are getting older, so we can probably travel a little bit easier. Do you think it'll be easier or harder with the kids growing up?
Well, I mean,
we're gonna have what was it? You're starting the annual fuck them kids trip.
Annual fuck them kids trip.
We're good parents, guys. We deserve it.
But parents need a break here.
Yeah, we do. I think that's where I gotta that's me and my wife are realizing that more. Like we need to take a break from the kids to give them the best version of ourselves 'cause we do get exhausted. And I think, or just having help. It's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's because like a lot of people like they don't have that support from the grandma and grandpa.
Support system. You don't realize how great
how important it is. Yeah.
to have a support system. So. We're lucky that we have a great support system, and you said it yourself, right? Like it's nice, and that's kind of the reason why we moved back too. So, but I can definitely look forward to more trips down the road.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. What are you guys thinking about doing next?
I don't know. I kind of wanted to go back to Mexico again, maybe in a couple of years.
Made you want to go back?
Yeah, 'cause like I said, in my parents' town, like we were only there for like 24 hours, so I just saw maybe a little bit of my mom's side of the family, and then the next morning I got up from me and my wife and the kids. We left the hotel for a little bit just to go to my parents' house to go say hi.
Your hotel?
Not my hotel. Anyways,
that's
we walked to my parents' house and we hung out there for maybe 45 minutes to an hour, and then we went back.
Deuces.
Yeah, we had breakfast and then we took off.
That's crazy thing. Like it's like you're even there for 8 days. It's like there's never enough days when you go to Mexico 'cause there's so much to do.
Yeah.
My dad goes on shopping sprees over there. He likes buying a bunch of chattel stuff. I bought a bunch of stuff for my dad. I got his little boots. He loves his little boots. The little boots. The other day he couldn't find one, so he asked me to put the botín, and he had a boot on.
Gotta improvise.
Yeah. And then he has his soul guy, and I bought him a little chowder hat. It's kind of cool.
Yeah.
So we'll go get some stuff for Seb. But yeah, man, that was a lot of fun, and hopefully we can travel down the road. But I think Mexico's gonna be one. We'll see. There's more bachelor parties coming down the road.
Vegas, we could go to Lake Tahoe with the fam and stuff.
Lake Taco, Taco,
Taco.
Lake Taco. You want some
Late night tacos.
Yeah. That would be cool. I like doing lake, and I kind of skipped my tradition of lake. I'm going to lake this year. I want to go travel, go to a lake. I don't want to go to the same lake, but we'll see. Now that we got a truck.
Yeah. We just
boat.
need a boat.
Need a boat. Make it out of barrels or something. Gotta start somewhere, you know?
Yeah.
But
Improvise.
yeah, we'll go. Well, we'll see where we can take the kids. I know there's a lot coming up for us too, you know. So we'll see what we do, but you gotta enjoy it while they're small, 'cause you know.
Have those core memories.
Yeah, it's crazy 'cause like our core memories growing up. Like my core memories, we went to Mexico a lot as a kid, so like that's
You guys would go twice a year, huh?
twice a year, and then we would drive.
Uh,
Yeah. Well, as a kid, like, it wasn't that bad for me 'cause all I did was sit in the back and just play with toys or play games on my little Game Boy, freaking Game Boy, and then I would have toys, and that's what those memories were, and just being there. And I remember 'cause I was so cheap to buy chips all the time, I would always be snacking on like gulgarias, like in those little, where is it, mammoths? Those are my favorite. They're so good.
Mammoths.
Mammoths.
And yeah, like but when we were little, we would go for like a month.
No, we would max go like 2 weeks, but it's get it. Flip it up. We would go for a long time too. It was cool. Like it's changed. Like it's crazy how much the Pueblo has changed.
Oh,
like
yeah.
I'm sure when you went, like there's so much. It's so different than when I remember it. But you remember it as an adult. It's different as a child. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, there was a good time. Like I didn't go for about. I haven't been to Mexico. It was about 6 years for me.
Damn.
Yeah, I mean we went to TJ, and I've gone to like Sonora, which is not deep in Mexico, so I've done that. But going down to Jalisco again and Guadalajara, it was a minute. It was a long while.
But yeah, I mean, down the road, we could
Go to Hawaii. I heard everything's on sale over there.
Dude.
What?
Man.
I'm a sucker for a bargain. What can I say?
Dude.
You guys have been to Hawaii?
Yeah, we went.
I know you guys really wanted us to go, but we had plans. I think that was the year we went to Mexico, first time me and Sam. That's like, we can't do 2 trips in one. It would have been too hard or something like that.
Yeah,
so.
I think so. 'Cause we went when you guys were in Vallejo. We went to visit you guys in January.
Yeah, and that's what we like. We were gonna do that, but we ended up we had the Mexico plan. I was like, it's gonna be too tough.
And then we went to Hawaii that May. We went for like a week. It was beautiful. It was like that was like one of the most relaxing trips I ever had.
Did you do the hula dance? No.
No.
But just being
Too
in a little island surrounded by like, some people like, what's the word? I'm gonna butcher this. Isolation.
Being isolated.
Yeah, like knowing that you it's like it's the ocean around you. Like it's kind of.
That.
But the Hawaii's not big. Like, did it seem big to you or no?
Yeah, dude. I mean, there's a lot of stuff to do on the island.
Yeah, but
we
like.
went to Oahu.
But I know it's like it's not bigger. Like, is the island like 50 miles or smaller like that?
I don't fucking know.
No, it's tiny. I didn't realize how.
To do.
I mean, I was looking at Apple Maps and like see how big it is. I was like, oh.
Your damn numbers.
I don't know. It's when the little thing says like 50 miles is this big and the island's that big, I'm like, it's not that big.
Yeah, but there's a lot of shit to do there. Like we went to.
They drive slow over there. My boss one time told me they drive really slow.
Not really, dude.
Really?
No,
you were hanging out with the tourist area. That's why.
I was hauling ass. Cause we rented a car. Rented a little car. Well, my wife had the bright idea of just pretty much. It was
your wife's a planner. That's
it
what she likes doing.
It was almost like a smart car. And we weren't as big as we are now, and we barely fit. It only had one windshield wiper. That's how small it was.
No way.
Yeah, like our suitcase.
Smart car. Wow.
I wasn't a smart car. I was a little bit bigger, but like as a cuenta.
Kids, right? You didn't have
No,
kids
we didn't have
then.
kids. We didn't have kids
Yeah.
yet.
That's why. I
We didn't
know.
have kids yet, but and we went to the car rental place and we took that little car and then I would see people pulling out like in jeeps and like in trucks and stuff and I was like just looking at my wife and just like
I know this was a bargain, but I don't want this. Right? So.
and then it's funny because we left and I was hauling ass in town and like right away when we left I ran a red light. That's so funny.
But yeah, no, I think we want to go to Hawaii too. We would probably go.
It's
I like
fun.
going places with people. If that's doesn't like that, I don't like. There's certain places like I'll go to my parents' hometown, but other than that, I would rather go with someone. You know,
Yeah.
we're like planning a camping trip, and we don't like to go like if we don't know the place very well. Like if someone's been there, I would rather go with someone that's been there. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because like, then you don't. I mean, I don't have time to research everything. That's like I'm just. I'll figure it out, like that piece. Like I'll get the flights. I'll do the main stuff, but like the detail part, I always leave that for my wife.
No,
I can't.
and my wife's good at doing that, like planning everything. Like that's why she's always like, okay, like if we're gonna have people, okay, what time are they coming? Like what should we make?
We've been a little late a few times.
Yeah.
Every time.
It's
90% of the time.
like 95% of the time.
95% we're late all the time.
Like if you guys aren't late anywhere, it's like something's bugging you.
Yeah. Or if we're early, so me and my wife on a fight. We just wanted to get there. But usually we fight on the way there because we're late too. So it's not even a fight. It's just like bickering. Overwhelmed.
It happens.
Yeah. But yeah, we'll see where we go down the road. It was a really fun trip. And again, thank you for going.
Thanks for the invite.
For Vegas, we're definitely gonna have to do it. We can go to Reno next time. Who knows?
I heard it's pretty badass there too. So.
Really? Or Vancouver? Where would you want to I just think there's different trips I would take with different people. Does that make sense? Like
Yeah.
if it's a guy's trip, my bucket list is do a golf trip down the road. And then speaking about golf.
What?
Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if I've ever announced this on podcast, but Rafa's golfing now. I don't know if he broke the news. I finally converted him to the dark side.
He convinced me, so I like golf now.
Yeah. And you realize, right? It's not just the golfing part; it's the hanging out.
It's the camaraderie, yeah.
Yeah, like, and there's never been an asshole. Like, we haven't ran. I still have to this day run into an asshole. But if we have an asshole, just let him play through and tell him to fuck off. That's how you tell someone. Like, hey, no, I'm gonna wait here. Go ahead and play through, man.
Yeah, I mean, you get to smoke and
drink a few beers, and have a ribeye steak sandwich and eat the shit out of it. Not bad.
Yeah.
It's a way for me 'cause I'm very competitive, so I've gotten really a lot better since I started. And I told you, right? Like when you hit that one, right? You hit a good ball and you're like, God damn, that felt good, and kind of it's the motivational piece to it. It's that one hit that keeps you coming back. And for me, like I've gotten good, like a healthy balance. It's a good way for me to try something that's hard, but that's not. I can have a fighting chance, and that's what keeps me going. 'Cause I was telling you the other day, like I finally broke 80, and I was like, oh god, like I was happy the whole time. And then I told my wife, she didn't even know what I was talking about, but but we're getting there, and I think we're definitely have a lot of fun down the road. Going golfing. Maybe we can golf next time we go to Vegas. There's a lot of golf courses out there, but I think that's on my bucket list. I want to go do a golf trip somewhere.
Yeah, we can go. I'll be down.
Even though you play every other hole, but hopefully
I like taking breaks.
nothing wrong with that. You didn't realize how tiring it is too, huh?
No, like the first time, actually, like the very first time, like I played 18. Like I played a lot.
Yeah.
A lot through, and I just woke up really sore.
Yeah. It's just like
just once because you have to get the mechanics down of everything.
Yeah.
And just since I've never played like
for me, as the older I've gone, the more I have to stretch. Like it's crazy. 'Cause you saw how much I stretched in the beginning. 'Cause like if my body's cold, no sir, like I'm stiff and I have to loosen up. It's easier when it's hot. When it's cold, you can't play. Like it's hard to like warm up, and that's the hard part for playing in the winter. That's why no one likes to play in the winter. But maybe in the winter we'll go somewhere where it's hot and we can golf there. I don't know. I heard Thailand has a lot of golf courses.
And a lot of lady boys. All right, broski. This is getting out of hand. We should wrap it up.
Yeah, we're wrapping it up. Well, Thank you, everybody. We'll try to be more consistent moving forward.
Because people like to cancel.
Yeah, busy people are busy.
Very
Trying to make a comeback, trying to break
That's-
80. No big deal. But
Yeah. Well, yeah. Anyways, well,
thank you, everyone.
we'll see you next time. Thank
Alright.
you.